book nuts and welcome to our exclusive book review. Today we're going to talk about another one of Ashok Bhasin's legal thrillers called Stupid Lawyer. This book seamlessly intertwines the realms of politics, bureaucracy, journalism and romance in a distinctive and captivating manner. With its masterful storytelling, Stupid Lawyer offers a unique blend of suspense, intrigue and heartfelt emotion that leaves us all spellbound. Before we delve any deeper, let me just read the summary of this book for you. Chetan Mohan, a naval engineer, was falsely implicated in a case and was convicted by the trial court without appreciating the facts. Bhavika, a young lawyer, got him acquitted from High Court, but that took a long 5 years' time to conclude that Chetan was innocent. He came out of jail and started meeting all those powerful persons whom he thought were behind his wrongful confinement. He had two queries in his mind. 1. Why he was arrested, and 2. Why he didn't get justice from judicial system. Meera, a crime reporter, helped him by way of exposing those powerful persons. After 15 days of his release, a dead body with mutilated face was found. On follow-up, police found a suicide note written by Chetan. ACP was asked not to do the investigation as a suicide note named a person sitting in a powerful position. ACP was not happy. He took services of Rajbir, an SIO posted at DRI, to uncover the mystery of dead body. Rajbir started collecting the evidences discreetly. Meera confronted the ACP. She, on her own, aggressively investigated the matter. She got the copy of the suicide note and some more clues from a source and finally came across a document which helped her to find the truth. Who was the source? Bhavika made a stupid mistake. What was this mistake? Did the mistake go unnoticed? What happened to those powerful persons? The story unfolds. For all those who haven't read the book yet, I think I've given you a strong incentive to do so. Now, the book review. Look, I'm going to try to keep as many spoilers out as I can, but if you want to read the book completely fresh-minded, do that, because let me tell you, it is an absolute roller coaster. As I said before, the book starts with Chetan being intercepted at the airport and being taken into custody by the customs officer. From there on, we dive head first into the story. With the help of Bhavika, his lawyer, he is finally released after 5 long years. Now, one of the most refreshing things I found about this book was how the author has woven these aspects of feminism into the whole story. Seeing Bhavika win more cases throughout the book and how we can actually see her grow into herself and become a better and sharper lawyer makes me so happy for her, and she also finds true love by the end of the book, so there's that. Now, our other champion, the woman Chetan must thank the most, Meera, an investigative journalist who basically turns the tables in this book. They meet when Chetan is released from jail and gets invested in finding out who is actually responsible for his wrongful imprisonment, and they gradually become friends. Later on, when she finds that a dead body has been found which could have been Chetan's and that he might be dead, she's devastated. But instead of wallowing, she decides to get to the root of the issue, or whether it was a murder or an accident or suicide. And if it was not a suicide, who is behind it all? While this is all going on, parallelly the police have another case where a guy named Keshav goes missing and his family files a report. And then the police find a suicide note at Chetan's home, which is sent to the handwriting expert to confirm if it is actually written by Chetan. Turns out, yeah, it is. Now, this note mentions the name of a very powerful government official who might or might not be responsible for Chetan going to jail 5 years ago. This is where we come face to face with the ugly truths, the corruption and deception and the illegal activities that take place in some of these powerful organizations, and the hierarchy that forces the ACP to do things that are not morally correct. Feeling unsettled, the ACP calls in an old contact, Rajbir, who was an excellent investigating officer. Now Rajbir goes around uncovering everyone's secret, and there is going through old phone records and recording from offices at high places, talking to anyone who might be connected to the case. Basically everything you would expect a good detective to do, and trust me, he proves to be one. But seeing as he isn't directly involved in the case, and there isn't much he can do, and neither can the ACP because of the said hierarchy. But there is one person who can. Let's just say all the bad guys will get what's coming for them. Don't you worry. So yeah, I absolutely enjoyed the depth the story has and how engaging the characters are, the way the plot is intertwined and layered and complex because there are multiple side stories going on at any point in time, and the story itself is not just told from a single person's POV, so you're not just looking at the characters from one perspective, which is yeah, like you don't there's not just one single direction your mind might go in, right? So which makes it so much more interesting. The only thing that bugged me was how initially we didn't get to connect with the characters, right? Yeah, so there isn't much we know about their past and how there are so many legal terminologies that many of us are not familiar with because we're not from that background. But this also shows how the author has made this really authentic with the in-depth accounts of politics and law enforcement. So yeah, if you're interested in justice system and the inner workings of politics and law enforcement, you are going to appreciate the author's insider perspective. At the same time, I believe it'll be a fun ride for people who like romance and complicated relationships as a small section of their novels. So do check it out. If I piqued your curiosity, you can find Stupid Lore on Amazon. The link is also mentioned below. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more.